This is the third time I'm recording this video. I'm so frustrated that I had to drink this, which will ruin my body but at least calm my mind. So yeah. Okay, so hello friends, I'm Moom and today we're diving the fantastic world of Linux. And just now, Linux Mint 22.2 Beta, aka Zara, has finally released in the beta model and there are some awesome updates. And there is one update, one feature which I've never seen on any Linux distro till now. And this makes and verifies the claim which I've been telling myself and all of you guys that Linux Mint is the King Kong of Linux. No doubt about it. So, let's get started and see what is new in this update, shall we? So, this is the latest Linux Mint 22 Cinnamon and this comes with 6.14 Linux kernel. This is a newer model which supports a lot of new CPUs in Intel and AMD series. But besides that, there's something which is even better. You see, this is based on Ubuntu 24 LTS, which means all the applications, packages, all the repositories are based on a reliable and trustworthy source. And besides that, there are a hell lot of updates and improvements in this version. But let's start with the most important one, fingerprint support. I've never seen this feature on any Linux distro. Let's see if we can access this right now or not. Fingerprints is here as an application tool. As you can see, this is Fingerprints. This is a feature which I've never seen on any Linux distribution out of the box. Well, I don't have a fingerprint reader on my laptop right now, or else I would just register some and use it as my daily thing. Like whenever I have to use sudo, for example, on a terminal, let's say I type sudo su. Well, right now I'm on a live Mint session. You see, we have some applications updates as well. For example, on the sticky notes. You see, now all these sticky notes have smooth, rounded corners and borders. This is something which was missing in the previous version of sticky notes. And now they're better. For example, I want the blue one. Let's say I want a teal. No, green. Green it is. Let's say I want ideas. And then let's say Mint, Windows, Ubuntu. I'm just typing random stuff, okay? But besides that, we can actually change things according to what we want through this. For example, I need this as larger text, ideas. Then I want these to be bullet points, just like that. And then let's say I want them in a different font like this. We have that. And we can easily just stick them at a place and then always on top. And now we have another update in Hypnotics. If you don't know what that is, well, you're probably not from European nations or US, because it is sort of a TV applications where you can watch TV. For example, can we have India? Let's say I want to watch this NDTV news. I wish we had Aaj, but still, let's say NDTV news. There it begins. And yeah, it's a free TV. Let's hope it works. I don't know it will.
तो परिवार रहते हैं,
There we go.
उनके लिए कितनी समस्या है ये हम सभी.
And now this is time for the segue to our sponsor, DataSurf, the smart, local-first browser that is built for creators, dreamers, or anyone who actually thinks on the internet. And everything I researched for the video before the pre-production was done inside DataSurf, just like this. And most browsers track you, but DataSurf doesn't. DataSurf is a local-first browser. So yes, I use DataSurf and it's not just a browser for me. It's a one-stop destination for my workspace. It is like my second brain. And you can check DataSurf with the link in the description. And let's continue the video.
Well, this is the Prime Minister of India, PM Modi. But leaving that, we have some new modes. For example,
16 लाख मैट्रिक टन शील्ड हटाई जा चुकी है.
okay,
इतना ही नहीं,
English movies. Let's see, Paramount movie channel.
I just think it's a good.
Okay, so here it is. This is what I wanted you to see. So this is the new theater mode where you just have the title bar and this. That's it. You can change it through here, this button, and then this is an awesome place to watch movies or, well, news or something. This is a free TV section, just like a cable TV of a sort, but with so many places. Like, man, if you want to watch TV channels, you're gonna have all of them, whichever are available in most of the countries. For example, in India, we have a lot of them. Most of them are news, which are important. And then we have a full screen mode as well, which works like this. Then we have a theater mode, which you can access from here. Yep, this is an awesome application. And now there's another update, which is very important. For example, for this, I'd like to go to calendar application. So you might recognize it. This is, well, wait, let me just guess. GNOME calendar. And as we remember, Linux Mint had a lot of issues whenever we had to go through GDK4 or libadwaita applications. The reason, you ask? Well, you know already. The reason was pretty simple. Because most of the Linux Mint themes and everything were based for GDK 2 and 3. But now we have updates and improvements. So all the GDK 4 and other sort of applications, like for example, disk utility, this one. This is also based on GDK 4, let's say, calendar, or well, not calculator, calendar. This is based on GNOME's GDK 4 libadwaita, but right now, as you can see, the Mint theme, which is sort of the bluish one, is applied across everywhere. So if somehow you have any applications which use GDK 4, the application will not feel separated and different from the whole design of the system. Because now you have icon paths and themes all across every application and the system in this Linux Mint. Well, yeah, this is my third attempt of recording this video, so what else did you expect me to do? But what's more important is that now you might feel a little different whenever you use Linux Mint specifically. And there's a reason for that. You see, earlierly, most of the themes, let me just show you if I can. So earlierly, most of the themes were feeling sort of warm. Like there was a yellow tint of a sort everywhere we go. And that was pretty irritating, to be honest. Like, really, man, pretty irritating. But now, whenever or whichever theme you're applying, there's a blue tint. There's some blueness which feels pretty modern, elegant, and nice. As we can see, everything is looking so damn good. Can you believe it? Like, it's pretty nice. And everything doesn't feel so foreign and traditional, old, or outdated anymore. It's better. It feels modern, elegant, fluid, everything. And yeah, I just found out Fingerprints is here as an application tool. As you can see, this is Fingerprints. This is a feature which I've never seen on any Linux distribution out of the box. Well, I don't have a fingerprint reader on my laptop right now, or else I would just register some and use it as my daily thing. Like whenever I have to use sudo, for example, on a terminal, let's say I type sudo su. Well, right now I'm on a live Mint session, but if I was installed, then it would ask me for password. And there you can just use a fingerprint. And everywhere, wherever you need the sudo or password functionalities. Maybe like Fedora, GNOME, Ubuntu, they should implement this. It is just so much good, better. And yeah, if you don't know, this system and resources, the system monitor, is also a GDK4 application. And now as you can see, it is blending perfectly with the background. You know, the overall Linux Mint theme. And as you can see right now, it is using 1.6, approximately 1.5 GB of memory, because I've already launched a few applications. For example, there's Firefox running in the background and other stuff. For example, these sticky notes and all the things I've been doing till now. So yeah, the memory usage is pretty okay. And the best part is that right now I am on a VMware virtual machine platform, and still it was able to recognize my AMD Ryzen 7 5800HS with Radeon graphics. And it has a decent amount of RAM and everything. And as you can see, in reality, it is just using 1.2 GBs of RAM while running so many things. So you can easily imagine the power, the functionality, the lightweightness of this operating system. And with that being said, well, let me just fix the color of this one. It's a little too much on my eyes, to be honest. Nope, maybe, but no. Green, maybe. Blue is okay. And yeah, I believe with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed the video. There are a lot of other updates. For example, if I go here, search for the update, as we can see, there are some updates. For example, let's just read it. Okay. So we have the visual improvements. One more thing. You see in the lock screen, if we go, and which I cannot go because I'm on a virtual machine, most probably that's the reason. Yep. The wallpaper is now blurred in the background, which looks cool. Then we have the blue tint, GDK4 applications, fingerprint support, sticky apps notes, Hypnotics. We have covered most of the stuff, like most of them. Then we have some individual updates as well, which you might not notice, but yeah, they're good. And yeah, if you want to try Linux Mint 22.2 beta, you're gonna have to just search on Google, okay? That's it. And if you still cannot find it, then just comment me. I'm gonna give you the link in the description. But besides that, I will say, Linux Mint has been one of the best Linux distributions for newcomers. I have always said that it is the King Kong of Linux, but there's a reason I always added one more line. It feels outdated. Now, with a few visual improvements, yes, it is feeling a little more elegant, good, modern, but still, it needs to compete with GNOME and KDE. Because right now, there are 2 or 3 distributions which are the face of Linux for beginners. We have Ubuntu, Linux Mint, and Fedora. For some people, Fedora and Zara OS. So they all must be so user-friendly, so beautiful, so amazing, and give most of the amazing features out of the box that the people who are switching from Windows will never even miss about it. And I'm saying this because I've seen the power of Linux, and I'm using it on my day-to-day life. And that is why when I say that you see Linux can reach home desktops, it can. And it has. Well, let me know in the comments what do you think about it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, I'm signing out.